everyone, and welcome back to another video of Genshin with Daka. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Sara's skills, and they are pretty nice. Before we begin, I'd like to make two announcements. One is that Sara will most likely be releasing with Ball on September 1st as the first patch of 2.1. Second, I'd like to say that we are so close to 100 subscribers. We are at 77 as of now, and I will be doing another giveaway when we get to 100. But now let's get into it. So she has her normal attacks, which are called Tengu Bowmanship, and it's going to be everything the same as other bow users, 5 consecutive shots, and a charge attack, except her charged attack will also say, when in the crow feather cover state, a fully charged arrow will leave a crow feather behind after it. So I'll explain what that means later. But her multipliers aren't that high, but they're all around 75, 80. Her last couple of hits have really high multipliers, but the first couple are really low. I don't know, you can use her as a main DPS if you want. Her elemental skill is called Tengu Storm Call, and it's gonna basically make you go backwards, sort of like Ganyu's taunt, except it'll teleport you backwards, and also give you crow feather cover for 18 seconds. And when you do a fully aimed shot, then the crow feather cover will be consumed and make a crow feather where the shot landed. And basically, the crow feather will ambush after a short time, dealing electro damage, and granting the active character an attack bonus based on Sara's base attack. So the attack bonuses will not stack, and the duration will be determined by the less Tengu Jurai to take effect. So basically, if you place down a new one, then the first one is over, but if you don't place down a new one, then it'll last for the maximum value, which is 10 seconds. So basically how this will work is it's going to summon you backwards and then give you crow feather. If you make an aim shot, it'll put a crow feather. If the enemy hits it, or after a certain amount of time, it'll explode with electro damage, and it'll give whichever active character, not Sara. If she's the active character, then yes, but if not the active character, then the active character, an attack bonus based on her base attack. So it's not gonna matter if you have an attack percentage sans or anything, it's base attack. So weapon attack plus her base attack. And at level 10, the damage is 226 damage for the ambush, and then it'll give you a 77% attack bonus, which is really nice for an elemental skill. The attack bonus duration is 10 seconds, and the cooldown is 10 seconds. So literally, if you start the attack duration, you can just redo it again. So you'll practically always have this attack duration, which is quite insane. Now let's talk about her burst. Subjugation, Koko Sento. And it'll make a Tengu Jurai Titan Breaker, which deals AoE electro damage. Then it'll spread out into 4 storm clusters, which will also deal AoE electro damage. And then they will also allow the active character to receive the same attack bonus, just like the elemental skill. And then, so yeah, basically same stuff. For level 10, the Titan Breaker damage is 737%. Each storm cluster damage is 61%, but it's times 4, remember that. The cooldown is 20 seconds, and the energy cost is 80. So it's a kind of high energy cost, but if you do the skill and the burst, you're not going to get the bonus stacking, because the various kinds of Tengu Jurai will not stack. But if you do the skill and then get the energy and do the burst, you will basically always have a consistent attack bonus, which is very nice. Now let's take a look at our passives. So she is going to have a land survey exploration passive, so she will be out on expeditions because she'll reduce the time by 25%. Also, it says, when Tengu Jurai grants characters attack bonus or hits opponents, the cooldown of Tengu Storm Call is decreased by 1 every 3 seconds. So, if you're going to get the attack bonus, or if it's going to hit the opponent, you'll get a 1 second cooldown. Obviously, this will only happen once if you're using a Tengu Jurai from the elemental skill, but you'll still get a 9 second cooldown instead of 10 seconds, which is nice. Next, we have Decorum. When Tenju Jurai ambush hits opponents, Kuju Sara will restore 0.012 energy to all party members for every 1% energy recharge she has. This effect can be triggered once every 3 seconds. So this is for her elemental skill, Tenju Jurai. And basically, you already have 100% energy recharge base starting, so she'll be able to gain 12% energy recharge for all party members just like that. So she's going to be a really good supporting character with all the attack bonuses she can give. And even though she is Electro and that's not very good for reactions, she's going to be sort of like Bennett with the amount of attack bonus she can give. So that's going to be really cool. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. And Genshin with Daka out.